Hello, little sippers!
Guys, we're so sorry.
This is hilarious. You know what? We were actually doing the show.
We've done 20 minutes of the show.
But we were live. We weren't even sure.
I started drawing it and everything. You can see. I had to rub it out.
We were doing it. We were looking. We're like, how is this not connecting? How are people not seeing us?
We could see your
messages. We could see you, Mitch.
But...
We could see you guys. We were talking to you. We realised where. So there's no back and forth. Something's gone wrong. Can you see us? Can you see us? Can you hear us, guys?
It looked exactly.
It's
like
okay.
We were
Don't worry. We're gonna go exactly to the start so you can see what you've missed. You ready?
Hopefully,
Let's go.
It's
and breathe. We're in the room. Yeah, so my name is Elliot Naughty Nort.
And I'm Josiana Pitcher.
And together we are NorteyPitcher. See what you've done there?
We are art sippers. We bring you art.
And a cheeky sip.
This is what you're
We're doing this.
Well, I'm going to be drawing it all over again.
It's okay. Unicorn. It's fairy tale. The fairy tale. That's what we're doing. We're doing that today.
Some of the sparkles. So if you've got some glitter, grab some glitter.
Love it. I'm glad they can see us. Kim Tay says they can see us. Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Thank you so much for waiting.
We appreciate that, guys. Mad technicals. It's crazy.
So we also bring you a cheeky sip. We're going to go through this quite quickly because we know we're running over for a little bit. But every time we press this belly, the bell,
you have to have a cheeky sip. She's going for a little cheeky gunner. What are you little sippers sipping? What are you sipping at home? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me.
All right. So I'm going to go through the tools. We've got the big flat brush. Big flat brush. There we go. So this is for the background, some of that blending in the background maybe. So grab your big brush. Then we have a medium brush, which is a little filbert here. So this has got a rounded edge there. Good for some of the rounded parts of the hair. And then we've got a small round brush. Little round brush. This is for details such as the eye and maybe even the outline as well. If you don't have a pen, you could do the outline or maybe some of the swells and some of the swells in the hair. 3 brushes. A pencil. We are going to sketch this today. This is not a paint by numbers. We're going to sketch this one. So grab your pencil and your rubber because we do some good lines. Paper towel.
Get the paper towels, guys.
There we go. So paper towel. Paper towel is to wash your brushes. Tap water. Tap water. So this is to wash your brushes. Be careful.
No, we're going to be doing a sipping, so drink your lovely drinks, not the paint juice. We've got Iron Brew. Someone's sipping on Iron Brew. Oh, Evie says she's sipping on the raspberry lemonade. One of these. You got this. You got this. Raspberry lemonade. We're matching, Evie. We're matching. What are you sipping? Yes.
Rodrigo's. That's why we got the gunner ones. Acrylic paint. So if you have acrylic paints, join us today with some acrylic paints. If you've got watercolours, you can still do watercolours. If you have pens as well, that would also work. We have white, acrylic white paint. Lemon yellow. Any kind of yellow would be good. I've actually chosen pink, but you can choose red. Crimson red would be good, or you can go for rose or maybe fluorescent pink, any kind of pinks or reds you can use. You can make your own pink as well using white and red. So choose a red or a pink and pop that down. I've also got Viridian green, which is actually quite a nice green. I haven't actually used it in here, but you might want to put some green down in the background or in the hair. I know a lot of unicorns have green in their hair. Phthalo blue.
PHT. Halo's our favourite.
PHT. Halo. That's how you spell it. So that's a dark blue. So if you have an ultramarine, you could also use that. But a dark blue's good. Cerulean blue, if you've got it as well, you can use that. You don't have to have cerulean blue, but it's a nice kind of sky blue colour. But ultramarine or phthalo blue is the best. And then we've got black.
Just a little tad.
A little bit of black. I actually got quite a lot of black because we do the outline of black. But black, there are acrylic paints.
Yes.
And as well as all of that, we have got a competition today. So Elliot.
We do. And guys, are you ready for some dad jokes? Are you ready for some unicorn jokes?
Yes.
Yay or nay? I see what I did there. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the levels of the dad jokes I'm going to be saying throughout the show. So I want you guys to guess my dad jokes, my artifacts in the comments over there. Got it right this time. Over there. If you can guess right and first, I'm going to put you into a hat. I'll put you into a hat, and at the end of the show, I'll pick out a winner, and it could be you. You could be winning this. The Art Sippers Kids Experience Box. We're giving one of these away today. Show them what's inside there. Show them what's inside.
Things. We've got some chocolate. We've got some paint.
We got paints.
We got some palettes.
We got palettes.
We got some paintbrushes.
We got lots of fluff.
And
we got
we'll
all that. And we'll put a little gunner in there. Raspberry lemonade. So that's in it. And if you can just make me laugh, if you can tell me a funnier unicorn joke or dad joke, I'll put you in the hat too. I'm nice like that. So before we get started, Josie, tell them our one rule.
We have one rule at Art Sippers. It's the one thing we take seriously, and that is
only thing we take seriously.
The only thing we take seriously, and that is no judgment here today. So please try not to judge your work throughout this process. Don't be hard on yourself. And you might go through a little bit of a roller coaster, a little emotional roller coaster. But don't worry, have a little sip, take it easy. It's supposed to be a little bit of fun.
It is fun. And on that note, to get everyone in the mood, to get creative, because we're gonna do some creativeness, if that's a word today. I want everyone on their feet. Come on, everyone, stand up. Come on, up. There we go. Now you're up. I want you to put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Now they're up. This is the pose you do when you're winning. Because you're winning, you're gonna win today. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and let's do a horsey unicorn noise as it comes up. Hands up again, and breathe in, and unicorn noise. One more time, hands up, breathe in, and name. I feel good, you feel good. Let's get on with the show. I don't know how we delayed this. I don't know how. We delayed the fun.
We're going to sketch it again. Don't worry, with the competition, Kim, and you guys are still involved, and we're going to do it throughout. Elliot's going to be asking some dad jokes.
Yes.
Or saying some dad jokes. You've got to try and guess it. Or some artifacts. Try and guess them, and you can win the prize, which is an Art Sippers virtual experience box. Okay. Grab your canvas. We're going to start sketching, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a circle in the middle of our canvas, maybe slightly above the middle. So the middle's around about here. So we want a little bit more of the body here. So we're going to do a circle for the head, and it's going to go round about here. Let's give that a go. So do a circle, and it's going to be round about here. Try and do this lightly, because we are going to rub some of this circle out. So do this lightly in pencil at home. I'm going to do it quite hard so you guys can see. It's good. I've had a couple of practices with this now.
Exactly. She knows how it goes.
Okay, so once you've got your circle, we've got some space at the top. We've got space at the side, both sides, and then at the bottom, quite a bit of space there too. This means you can get a lovely mane in. You can get a really good horn in. And then you've got the body part here. So once we've done that, we're going to do a crescent moon. So find the middle of the circle at the top, and then do a curved line like this to the bottom, creating a moon shape. Again, do it quite lightly.
Saying that, has anyone seen a unicorn before? Has anyone seen one? I'm still looking, still searching. Have you seen one? Have you touched one? What's it like? Apparently it's magical.
Do you want to give them a quick joke?
Should I do it?
Yeah, do it. Get them
started. Should I start in? Should I start as I mean to go on?
Go.
Okay, I want to get you on the board as soon as possible. So we're going in. What do you call a unicorn without a horn? A unicorn without a horn, what would you call it? Let me know. Come on, Sippers. Little Sippers, you can do this.
So we've got our little crescent moon there. Let's do halfway through there, we're going to do a little curvy line like that. It's almost like a smiley face, a little curvy smile. And that's going to help us find the eye later on, okay? So just do that little curve like that. It's about halfway down again, halfway through the face, cutting through the circle. Okay. Once you've done that, we want to grab our pencil and put the pencil right in the middle where they cross. What we want to do is find the halfway or the midway mark between these 2 points here. So between here and here, we want to find a midway point, and it's going to be about there. So do a little dot. So what we've done the circle, we split it in half, we've done a line like that, which goes kind of through the eye. And what we're going to do is we're going to create this shape here, which kind of goes down, curve, and then up to the bottom of the circle. So we're going to do that. So we're going to start from this marker. We're going to go down at an angle like this, quite far, not too far. Curve round, and then go up to this bottom part there. So you see where that line hits the bottom of the circle? We're going to go down, curve round, and then hit the bottom of the circle.
We got a few answers.
So it's a bit like a J.
Backwards J, just for
Yeah.
Josie.
So it's a bit like a J for Josie backwards, and then almost like a big U kind of shape.
So Nish has came with an answer. I said, what do you call a unicorn without a horn? Nish has gone for a horse.
Horse.
Kim Taylor said horse too, and Jackie Cox said horse. Do you know what? Good answers, but none of them are actually right so far.
It would look like a horse, wouldn't it?
It would look.
So what is it? Is it a dad joke question?
It's a dad joke question. So you've got to think outside the box. Think of it. What is a kind of, I'm trying to give you a little tip. See, that's a hint. Let's give you a tip. Something sharp. Think about it.
What? Let's do the nostrils. So we've got a nostril here, and then we've got another one just kind of peeping through the other side. So let's do almost like a big kind of O shape here. This can be one of the big nostrils. Colour it in like that. And then do a little C over this side, and then another C, backward C that side. So little curves around the circle. Okay, let's do the other nostril over the other side. So you can curve this bit round here, and then another little curve round there. So that's going to be like the nostril there.
In case you don't know, a unicorn is a magical creature with mystical powers, they say. It basically looks like a majestic horse. And they're often depicted with a white body, blue eyes, and the colour of the hair is usually shades of blue, purples, and greens.
I haven't got blue. I've got purples.
You got a mix.
No greens.
No greens. Someone could do greens in theirs.
Good idea. Maybe let's do the eye next. So you see this line, this really curved line that we did? We can find the eye on this kind of curved line, and that's going to be round about in the middle here. And we want to do almost like a curved line like that. We want to do this little eye that sits on that line. Like that. So you can do a curved line like that. Do an eye shape. Curved line like that. So almost like an oval with a couple of points.
This is a miracle.
And then, of course, we want the actual iris inside. So we can do a little circle. I've got purple eye. Got inside. Looks very shocked right now.
Yeah, it's a bit spooked out, this unicorn.
Okay, and then we're going to do this little curve here from the head to the nose, which is actually going to curve just around this bit. So he has this unicorn. She hasn't got a very sharp kind of corner like that for where the eye is. It's a bit curved. So if you go from this point here, we're going to go from here to here with a little bit of a curve like that.
Oh, just a little curvy line.
Yep, from this point to this point, just a little curve going round, leaving a little triangle in the corner there. And then you can join it back to the circle. And that's going to be the head.
I don't know if anyone's going to get this one, Joe.
It's a hard one.
It is. What do you call a unicorn without a horn? I'm going to have to put them out of their misery. We got Nisha saying uni or corn. Jack, he said a unique. I'm going to have to tell them.
Go on then.
A unicorn without a horn is pointless. There's no point. There's no point. I told you it was a dad joke. You got those are the levels of the dad jokes I'm going to say today. It's pointless. I'll make it easier for you next time. I'll give you a hint. You can get the next one, I promise. Pointless.
Well, we don't want a pointless unicorn, so let's do the horn.
Look at that.
So we're just going to do the horn right here. So we're going to curve it just up here and do a big, almost like a big long triangle.
Nish like that one. Got a cheeky ha-ha from Nish.
And you can do some swirly lines as well to make it a nice textured horn. So you can do a swirly line like that, spiraling round. Just do some wavy lines all the way up, getting smaller and smaller as you get to the top. There you go. Some ears, don't want to forget the ears now, so we can do a little triangle here at the top. So it's in this little section of the circle here at the top. You could do a little pointy arrow, a little triangle inside. That's going to be one of your ears. And then another ear over here. Just flicking out to the side. Our unicorn hasn't actually got a mouth at the moment.
Oh, let's give it a mouth. It needs to speak.
So let's give it a mouth. Just at the bottom here, we just want to give another little lip going around. And this is actually quite good because we've got the jawline already that kind of comes all the way round and curves round.
Did you know that the word uni means one?
Yes.
So did you know the word unicorn means one horn? That's what it actually means. So unicorn, if you didn't know, little sippers, means one horn.
Wow.
Learned something new today. Artifacts are coming out.
Okay, so we've pretty much done the face now. Let's maybe do this line down here. Let's give it a neck and a body. So this is actually the bottom of the circle, and we're going to go down, and then we're going to curve round. Okay, so bottom of the circle, where that line, remember that line? Bottom of the circle. So we go down, and then curve round. Put the body there. So go down a little bit, then curve round. Oh, Evie has a joke.
Come on.
We want to hear it, Evie.
Name's not Lee, Evie.
Oh, isn't it? Sorry.
No. So she's Lola.
Lola.
She's on her sister's iPad.
Oh, okay. Lola. Lola's got a joke.
Come on, Lola. Tell us your joke. I'm ready for it.
Okay, should we do some luscious locks?
I think so.
Let's do some luscious locks. So we're going to do a couple of little swirly bits here, almost like a bit of a fringe coming through. You can kind of start round about here. So you see where the ear is? We're going to come round the ear. So start just above the ear, we're coming down, and then we're flicking out a couple of times. We've got one flick, maybe another flick here, and then we're going to go back round the horn. So that's one little bit of hair that we've got coming down and around. Maybe a cut into that ear a little bit. And it's going to come all the way down here. So we're going to curve that all the way around like that. See that?
Yeah, I see. That's lovely.
So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 bump. 1, 2, 3.
3 bumps.
3 bumps. And this can come all the way down, and you can make it as long and as swirly as you like.
I like that.
So I made it a little bit swirly there.
Evie said, what is a sleep ball called?
Sleep ball.
What is a sleep ball called?
Lola.
Ooh, I don't know, Lois. I said Evie, it's Lois.
Lola.
No. Lola.
Lola.
Lola. Not Lois. Not Evie.
There we go. And then let's do some curls, shall we? Should we do some curls around the ear? So we've got just behind the ear here, we've got a little curl coming down on the face. And then we can got some curls coming down here. Maybe another little wavy curl coming over here. So lots of hair. We've also got one little bit of hair coming down the middle of the head too. So you can do that just down here. There we go. I think we need to rub out some of them grid lines so we can see how beautiful your unicorn is. So remember that circle and the moon that we did at the beginning? Let's rub some of that out. So this line here down the middle of the nose, we don't want that. And the middle of the face, we don't want that. Let's rub them out. Wow. Is your unicorn coming to life a little bit more now? We don't want that line here going through the face, around the eye, and in the hair. So rub out them lines that we don't need anymore. Even this line here, we only want some of that jawline.
Oh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Lotus came in. What is a sleeping ball? So she's like, what's a sleeping ball called? And she came with the answer. I love this. A bulldozer.
Oh,
come on. That's hilarious.
That's good.
Evie, you're on the board. AKA Lola, you're on the board.
Let's remember that. See this line here? Remember that circle that came out here? We don't need that anymore. We want to rub that out, and that little triangle. So you want your face to be nice and smooth. So you can draw it now. So you've got that little curve, the hair coming through, got the hair coming round, hair coming around here. Now this is a difficult one. We do like to do quite difficult ones for the kids because we believe everybody can do it, following step by step.
We believe in you guys. We believe in our little sippers.
Sometimes the little sippers are way better than the adults.
They're magical. They're just
Crazy.
like
They're better than me
unicorn creature.
all the time.
They've got superpowers. They've actually got superpowers. So the unicorns are thought to be good and pure creatures with magical powers, just like our little sippers.
How are your unicorns looking? Let me know in the comments because we can't see you.
We can't
let
see
us know. Is it a thumbs up? Do a TU in the comments. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. And while you're rubbing out, I'm going to ask you a question. This is an artifact.
Oh.
I found out today that unicorns love to eat something. What do unicorns love to eat? I only found out today. Little tip. Very colourful. Very colourful. The thing they love to eat is very colourful. That's how I don't help you.
All right, should we get going with the background? Should we do a bit of a background? I'm going to do this nice blended, colourful background here. You can pick any colours you want. You don't have to do it very pastel colour. You can do it really vibrant and bright. Colourful, as Elliot said.
Colourful.
Or you can do it these pastel shades. So let's grab our big brush. We don't need our pencil anymore, so you can take that away. Grab our big brush. Actually, one more thing to do, actually. The back. If you have any gap where the hair is, so this might be a little bit of hair. You might have covered it with hair, but it's fine. But if you've got a bit of a gap, you want to do the back of the unicorn. That's the last thing to do. But grab your big brush, get it slightly wet for me, and we're going to start painting this background. Mixing some colours up. We get some paints. Now I made a pastel yellow. All of these custards are kind of pastel colours, and How do we get a pastel? How do we make it lighter? I'm going to add some white. Take some white to the side. And just a little bit. And then put some yellow in there. So we're going to make a little pastel yellow. There we go. Pastel yellow.
Oh, I like that colour.
I'm going to paint this onto the canvas. I'm going to paint it in a diagonal. So from this side to this side of the canvas.
Look at that.
Go in.
That's a lovely
diagonal.
colour.
Pastel colour. Paint the sides of the canvas if you've got a stretched canvas. Use quite a bit of paint, so don't be too shy on the paint. Don't make it be dry. You want it quite nice and wet. You want to use quite a lot of paint and paint a little yellow corner there. Now you can do it bright yellow. As I said, you can do it bright yellow if you wanted to. If you wanted to put more yellow in there, look, you can have it really bright.
Oh, that's really bright.
If you wanted it bright yellow, you can do bright yellow instead of the pastel colour. Paint your corner yellow.
Nice. So I've thrown out to little sippers what the unicorns love to eat. We've had some good answers. We've got Skittles there, by Kim Taylor. We've got Lucky Charms there again. Oh, Jackie Cox, aka Lucy and Thomas, said rainbow popcorn. Oh, I'm just gonna say you're halfway there. You literally just half of that. You're in. And then she's gone for flowers, berries. Someone's giving you a really good tip. Literally, you basically said it. You basically said it almost, Lucy and Thomas. Just give me one of those.
Okay. So I've got my little corner there. So I've made a yellow, a nice light yellow, and now I'm going to make a pink. So wash your brush, and we're going to make a baby pink. Again, if you want to change these colours, and maybe you wanted a different colour, maybe you wanted a purple or a green, you can do that. So wash your brush, dab it on the paper towel. Let's make a baby pink. How do we do that?
How do we do that?
So you can take some white to the side, put it next to your yellow. And we're going to mix some red. You can use your crimson red, or you can use pink, any colour, kind of red or pink. Mix it in and you'll get a baby pink.
Oh, that's a lovely colour too.
Nice pastel shade. So when you've got your pastel pink, use that paint, and we're going to do a little trick. Little trick.
Little trick.
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 A little trick.
Okay, I love a little trick.
And that's we're going to blend the colours together here by going back and forth like this and overlapping it ever so slightly.
Ooh.
And it's going to create that kind of gradient blend.
So you actually paint over that little bit of yellow?
So yeah, paint over the yellow just a tiny bit, like this, back and forth, and it will blend it out to a pink. So can you see, going back and forth?
Oh, that's a great little hat.
And it's going slightly peachy, orange colour. Going back and forth, not over the whole yellow, just over a little bit, just the line where it finishes. Over the finish line, and then around the corner if you've got the stretched canvas, and then you can just start painting the pink. So just over the line here, and then we start with the pink. And you stick into that diagonal. I'm painting over the horn a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not going to paint over the ears though, or on the hair. So just mist the hair if you can. Give you that pink colour. So this is blending. So when the paint's slightly wet, you're working with the paint's wet and it blends them together. So I've just got my pink paint there.
Teaching the little sippers about blending now.
Yeah, they can blend. They're definitely capable of blending. So you want to work when the paint is wet, going back and forth, back and forth.
So they call it a wet and wet technique?
Yeah, wet and wet technique. Blends them together.
And if you're using a canvas like the picture, make sure you paint the sides as well, just like that. So that when you hang it up on the wall, you know you're going to, it looks good at every single angle.
So paint all the way, the pink bit, all the way to the top of the head. Paint down the sides, as Elliot said.
Oh, someone's got it. Someone's got the answer.
Oh.
So I threw it out to you. I want to know, what do Unicorns love to eat. What do they love to eat? I gave you a tip and someone came right in there. Go on, Kim T. Rainbows. That's what they love to eat. Magical. They taste probably like Skittles. You're on the board. Well done. Well done.
The rainbow. So yeah, paint your pink all the way to the kind of top of the head. And then we're going to go to blue. There we go. When you go into a different colour, we can wash our brush. We're working quite fast, so the paint stays quite wet.
And every time you dip, what have you got to do?
Have the cheeky sip.
Have a cheeky sip. I know what you're sipping. Someone said they're sipping on 7-Up. Who was it? Who's sipping 7-Up? What are you sipping? What are you sipping?
Okay, how do we make a light blue? Yep. Take some white to the side and add blue. So you can add any of the blues you want. You could add cerulean blue, you can have phthalo blue. Don't add too much if you want it to be a baby blue though. So blue's quite a strong colour. So that's even still quite strong. So I might add a little bit more white. Tiny bit of blue. It's going to give you baby blue like that. And then we're going to start painting the next colour. So the blue. And if you want that blend again,
is that the overlap? Do you overlap?
We overlap.
We overlap. We've learned something.
Just overlap ever so slightly. Go back and forth, and it will give you that little blend. Paint around the sides. Overlap onto the pink. It will give you slightly lilac purple colour. Try and avoid the hair because we're going to paint the hair next. If you go on the hair a little bit, it's
is that okay? If you go on the hair?
If you go on the hair, it's okay.
Oh, I've got another good one, Joe. I've got another one. Pitcher, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. Little sippers, you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to try to set this one up. See if I can get somebody else on the board. I want you to win a prize, guys. I want you to win a prize. What do you call a unicorn on a bicycle? That's my motion of a bicycle. What do you call a unicorn on a bicycle? It's a dad joke. Answers in there. As quick as possible. Fastest finger wins.
How is your blending going on at home? It's really hard when we can't see. You don't know how we're getting on.
I hope they're keeping up. I think they are. They always keep up with your picture.
They're usually speeding ahead most of the time. Have we got any newbies here today? So anyone that hasn't been to us?
Yeah, if you're a newbie, say newbie in the comments. Say newbie. We'd love to welcome you into the family. The Art Sippers Kids family.
And then we're going to go backwards. We're going to use the same colours, but we're going to go backwards. So we're going to do pink again, and then we're going to do yellow. So if you haven't got any of that pink left, you can make some more using white and your red or your pink, whatever you use. Make some more of it up. We're going to do the same thing backwards. Get the pink again. Again, you can do the overlap, where you overlap and it very gently blends. Don't forget the side. Do your pink. If it's not coming out strong enough, you can always add a bit more pink in like that.
Oh, I'm seeing a few good answers for the last one. A few good answers. What do you call a unicorn on a bicycle? That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Trying to make you guys win some prizes. Art Sippers Kids box up for grabs.
It's a very hard one.
They can get it. I believe in them.
Put the pink there.
We got a newbie in the building. Kim Taylor says she's a newbie. Welcome, newbie. Give her a little sipping bell. Why not? Come on. Welcome to the family. If you are new to the family and you want to be part of the bigger family, we've got our Facebook group, haven't we?
Yep.
It's called the Art Sippers Kids Club. So we want you to post your finished artwork in there. This is our little private Facebook group where you can share all your creativity with all the other Sippers kids around the country. I'll pop it in there. I'll pop it in.
Make sure you wash your brush in between, otherwise the blue will mix in with the yellow and you'll get greens. Who's gone for a different kind of background?
Ooh.
Who's going for kind of greens or space or... Good. Last bit of yellow down here. Don't forget to paint around the sides. Blend it over so you get that gradient of that peach. And don't forget the yellow up here too. I stayed with my diagonal colour.
Oh, someone's got it, picture.
Yay!
Someone's got it. Okay, let me see who got it right first. So the question was, what do you call a unicorn on a bicycle? This is nice and easy. Put those two words together. What'd you get? A unicycle. Has anyone ever tried a unicycle? I've never done it. It looks so hard, so I won't even attempt it. But let's see who got the answer right. Oh, we got a few people getting it. Oh, who got it right first? Oh, Jackie Cox got in there. But someone got there first. It was Nish. Go, Nish. You're on the board. Congratulations.
In the wind.
You're in the what? What are they in, Joe?
You're in the hat.
Actually, they're in the bin. They're in the bin.
They're in the little art sippers winning bin.
The winning bin. I like that.
Okay. So we've got our stripy background. I think it's time to paint the unicorn.
I think it is. Let's do it. So what colours have you gone for the unicorn?
So for the unicorn, I've actually gone for kind of like a silvery grey unicorn and then gone for colours in the actual mane itself. So we can go for, you can go for any different colours in the hair. In the little mane, you can choose. I've actually used the colours that are in the background, but I've used them stronger and brighter. So you know when we tinted these all down, so when we added the white, that's called tinting them.
Oh,
So we tinted it. So that means we made it lighter. So when we tinted them lighter, they went these pastel colours. But now we're going to use them in its full form and glory. Bright, punchy, maybe even add some purple in there. And paint them into the mane.
Oh, the mane. I like that. See, you done that little pun.
Little mane.
Little mane. Like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, should we start with the mane?
I think we should. It's the main attraction. Hey!
Main attraction. Let's do it. Let's make you know we've got that baby pink. Let's kind of get the baby pink down on some of it first. So let's paint some baby pink in there. So remember how we made that? We're going to keep the base layer as a baby pink and then we'll bring in all the bright colours. So grab your if you mix your red and your white together, your pink and your white together, we'll get that base layer down, then we'll start adding all the different colours.
All about the base, all the base, no
Can't
trouble.
wait to see what everybody does.
I'm excited.
So we're going to start painting the hair, and I'm going to start it with a baby pink first. And I'm going to use a big brush.
Big brush, guys, big brush.
And just get a big base layer down of that baby pink. We'll go in with the bright colours in a minute.
Did you know that the unicorn is actually the official animal of a country? Did you know that, little sippers? The unicorn, one we're painting now, is the symbol of a country. They use it. It's down here. That's what I've got. That's what I've got here. It's the official animal of, you tell me, which country is it? which country is the official animal of that? Does that make any sense? You tell me. Which country? If you know it, pop it in the comments and your name's into the competition bin. Okay, it should be a hat. It should be a hat. We should pop it in the hat, shouldn't we? But it's going to be in the bin.
So you can actually use your medium brush as well if it gets a little bit tricky with these little curls. So grab your medium brush and then use that for the little curls here. So you can always move down to your medium brush and get that main face layer.
Oh, some people know their facts. They know their facts. See, I only found this out recently. But it seems like you guys know your stuff. Did you know this, Joe?
I did, because I think we said it in a recent...
We did.
Yeah,
do you know what? Do you know what thing you told me? I think one of our Sippers family, Kerry McAnally,
yes,
she actually told me this.
She did.
And I was like, no way. Google it. I was like, she speaks facts, that Kerry. And we've even got Judith. So mum's in the room.
Yay.
And she's got it right with Scotland's national emblem. Yes. But I think someone snuck in there first. It was Kim T. Go on, Kim Taylor. Scotland. Come on. Yes, that's right. You're on the board. Scotland is the official animal of the unicorn.
Scotland is the official animal.
That makes no sense. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Unicorn is the official animal.
You know what I mean. I'm speaking like you know, Jojo.
I know.
It's catching.
So there we go. We're getting that main layer down on the name. Don't forget the little curls at the front here. I painted over them a little bit. But it's okay. We can paint them back. If your medium brush is still not small enough, you can just move down to your small brush and paint that. So when you need details, you go to your small brush. Very good. So as I said, we're going to put all them bright colours in. We're going to put some bright pinks, some purples, some yellows, but we need this to dry first. So while we're waiting for this to dry, should we start on the unicorn's body?
I think so. That's a good idea.
I've got all of my brushes dirty, so I'm going to wash them all. And Elliot,
I've just got a funny joke. I need to tell them this one.
You better come in with a joke.
I'm going to go on this one. So on this one. Hello, hello. You ready for this one? This is a lovely joke. Why did the horse... No, not even that one. This was better. This is better. Why did the unicorn say when it fell? What did the unicorn say when it fell? When it fell over? What did it say? I'll tell you what it said. It said, I've fallen and I can't giddy up. Can't giddy up. It's bad, but it's good. You love it. You love it. Can't giddy up.
Sip.
Have a cheeky sip. Come on. We're having some fun. We're having some fun.
Okay. We're going to go for our medium brush for this one. And we're going to make a nice like silvery grey colour. How do you make grey, guys?
Oh, I think they know this. They know
How
this.
do you make grey?
Two colours, right? Is it two colours?
Two colours. How do we make grey? Try and guess in the comments. Anybody? See, I'll give you a few more seconds. We're going to make this grey. I can't wait to see what colours everybody does. Maybe you want to paint your unicorn a different colour. Maybe you want a green.
Yeah, you've gone for a greyish colour. You can mix it up, right? Make it more mystical.
Yeah, could definitely do a bluey one. Actually, you could do a bluey grey. So let's make grey first. So that's white. Pick some white to the side. And then black. But remember this. Black is a very, very strong colour. Very dark. So we only need a tiny, weeny bit.
Less is more in this one.
Mix it in. Have a look. If your grey is too dark, you'll need to add more white. If it's too light, you can add more black. Mine's okay. I'm going to actually make more of it though. So I'm going to take some more white because we need to cover a lot of the unicorn. So grab a bit of white, tiny touch of black, mix it in. Have a look. If it's not dark enough, you can make it light. You can make it dark by adding more black. If it's not light enough, you can add more black. So grab your grey. And if you want to make a bit more of a bluey unicorn, you can add a touch of blue in there. So grab your blue, whether it be your cerulean blue or your phthalo blue. Grab a tiny touch of blue. Put some blue in there, and now you've got kind of a bluey grey unicorn. If it's too dark again, you can add a bit more white. If you don't want it too dark, you want it to stand out. Once you've got your kind of bluey grey, you can go for a blue unicorn if you wanted it to stand out a little bit. We're going to start painting the whole of the unicorn.
Are we going to go for it?
So we're going to go down like this, down the nose, the muzzle there. Use your medium brush. Go all over, but when you get to them awkward bits like the corners, go to your small brush. So paint as much as you can with your medium brush. But the ears, look, the ears are a little bit hard, so maybe you want to go to the small brush there. Go around. Who is impressed with their unicorn so far?
You should be. I bet they're really good.
Whose doesn't look like a unicorn? Whose unicorn looks more like a dog or a sheep? What does your unicorn look like? Does it look like a unicorn? It looks like a unicorn, or if it even looks like an abstract unicorn, you're doing it.
Exactly. Doesn't it? We know that you're going to love it, and we hope that you guys pop it up on the wall. We want to see that you guys are popping your creativity up on the wall.
So mine's definitely a bit more of a blue this time.
You got bluish hue.
Yeah, I've gone for blue.
Oh, I like it.
Bluey one. The baby blue. Bluey grey. Paint it all. If you wanted it lighter, again, you just add some white instead. Add some white in there and it will go lighter.
It says that in different parts of the world, they have different descriptions of unicorns, including, they say down here, a winged unicorn, a sea unicorn, Chinese unicorn, a Siberian unicorn. There's all different types. Could do add some wings in it. Flying unicorn.
That's true.
Why not? Mix it up. Be brave.
Okay, I'm painting over the nostril. We'll paint that in later. And then don't forget the bottom lip. That needs to go in this colour too. You can take your time, try and stay in between the lines. Might move down to my small brush for some of it. Paint down here. Don't forget, if you've got your stretched canvas, do round the canvas too. Body comes round. Paint in between all the hair. And up here too. Who sipped all of that?
Have a cheeky sip. Have a cheeky sip.
There we go. So I'm being very careful, trying to go around the hair, but it's okay if I go on the hair a little bit. We're going to do that outline as well, remember. You don't actually have to do the outline. I did the outline, but you don't actually have to do the outline. It does make it pop a bit. But if you wanted it to look a little bit more realistic, you could leave the outline. So I'm painting my blue unicorn. There we go. And the back here too. There we go. Fill in all the white bits of the canvas. There we go. Paint that all in there. And as I said, if you don't like it as dark as you've done it, you can always add some white paint in there, lighten it all up. If you want a white unicorn, you can have a white unicorn too. Get all them colours.
Oh, they're answering. Let's see who can get it right. Let's see who can get it.
There we go. Right, I'm going to go down to my small brush. And I'm going to do the ears. Don't forget that ear back there. You want to make sure you do an ear there. And this ear here. So at the end, we do like to go live to a few of you to see your artwork. So just bear this in mind. You will need to get a guardian or parent's consent to make sure that you're allowed to go live to start with, because this is on YouTube, so
you want to make sure that it's all good. Get consent, parents or guardians. It
will stay on YouTube, so make sure you let your parents know, and maybe your parents can be with you when you go live if you want to go live.
That's good, Sharon.
To show us your masterpiece. How is yours looking? You can actually, while you've got your medium brush, you can actually say that colour there. So you wanted it a little bit darker, you can add a touch more black in there. Just a tiny bit, really small amount, and it'll give you a darker shade. And that darker shade, you can do a couple of little shadows on your unicorn. So you can do a shadow just a little bit underneath the chin here and down the side.
Lola said, I can't stay in the lines. Doesn't matter if you can't stay in the lines.
Okay. No. The thing is, well, if you do an outline at the end, you can touch up any of the lines that you can't do.
That's good, Sharon.
So if you went over, when you do that outline, it should cover any mistakes. So it's okay. So you can add your little shadow if you wanted to down underneath the neck. Very, very small amount underneath the neck and down the side. Maybe even just a little bit down here. Section the nose off a little bit. A little bit around the front of the body there. Think about what colour you want to do your horn. I'm going to wash my brushes.
Every time you dip, what have you got to do?
Sip.
Oh, cheeky sip. I can't remember what my last question was to the sippers.
Give us a new one.
I think it's time. I think it's time for a new one. Okay, little sippers. What do you call a unicorn with a sore throat? With a sore throat. I think this is easy. You can get this one. Don't ever think this one. A unicorn with a sore throat. Come on. Pop it in the comments. You can get this.
Let's use our small brush to do the horn. What colour do you want to do yours? I'm going to do mine bright yellow. We're going to do the hair in a minute. This bit's drying now, so we'll be able to get our layers of bright colours. So we'll do that in a minute. But let's, in the meantime, paint our horn bright yellow. I'm doing mine. You can do yours in a different colour. Does anyone know how to make purple?
That's my favourite colour, actually.
It is, isn't it? Paint that horn. My bright yellow horn. Very, very. You have to hold your breath for this bit when you do the tip.
Or when you get focused.
Oh, focus, focus. It's quite hard to do when you talk. When you breathe. Try and stay between the lines. There we go.
All our little sippers must be on a half term right now, isn't it?
Yes.
Are
what
you guys
is everybody
on your half
up
term?
to?
How's it going so far? This is your first day of the half term, maybe.
Second day.
Second day? Of course it is. Second day.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Who got a Valentine's card yesterday?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I didn't even get one. So if you've done better than me.
Did you get a Valentine's Day card? I'm going to do a good outline soon. Let's start bringing some of them colours in the hair. Now this is where you can go crazy. You do your own thing. Add your own colours. Let's make a purple. I'm going to make a purple. So purple is actually made using red and blue mixed together. So red and blue, mix them together, you get purple. If you don't have red, you can use pink. Pink works just as well. So you can take some pink to the side, mix some blue, some dark blue in there, and you will get a purple. Now add too much blue and it will just be blue. So be careful not to add too much blue. Mix some red and blue or pink and blue and you'll get a nice purple colour there, or violet colour. And you can use this colour in the hair. Now you can use the medium brush or you can use the small brush to do them waves. Depends on how thick you want the strands of hair to be. So we've got some lots of waves there. So I've got some purple bits going through, waving down, some bits coming through the fringe bit there too. Some light purple. Can you see the lilac colour there?
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So how do we make a light? How do we tint it? We add some white to it. So if you want a lighter purple, you add some white and you can mix some of that in there. So some of your purple that you've made, you can mix it into your white and it will give you more of a lilac colour. Wanted it a bit more pinky, you can add more pink. Have a play. You might have purple.
Have a play, I love that. Have a play.
Have a play. You might have purple already in your paint set.
Oh, Lola's gone for pink and blue.
Oh, nice.
I like that. And Kim Taylor says, I need more paint, please.
More paint.
More paint. Are you guys getting lots of paint everywhere? If you are, what do they need? Picture.
Baby wipes.
Get yourself some baby wipes or just wet wipes. These are so handy. You get any paint on your fingers, or if you get any paint on your canvas or on your paper that you want to get rid of before it dries, use some of these. Gets rid of everything. It's magical. It's just like a unicorn.
So I'm painting some in with my medium brush. It's just quite a thick brush, so I'm going down and curling round. And I'm going to go in with my small brush and do some too. So maybe a little bit around here. Do some waves. You can do whatever you like with this.
Oh, I like that. What size brush?
This is the medium brush, but I might go down to small in a minute.
I'll give it a little bit of highlights.
So I'm doing some big highlights, and then I'll go in with some small highlights.
Nice. Love that. You guys seeing that? Really adds a nice effect to the unicorn. Talking about unicorns, I threw out to you guys, what do you call a unicorn with a sore throat? Do you know what? Two of you got it. I love it. Nish, you said a horse. It is a horse. You said a horse. And you know what? Little Thomas, you came in and you said it, a little horse too. Both of you are on the board. Well done. It's a little horse. It's clever. It's clever. It's clever. Well done. You're on my wavelength. On the board, both of you.
Let's try the small brush and see what that gives us. So the small brush gives us tiny little highlights, so a little bit thinner. There you go. So I'm adding a bit more blue into my purple. Give me some dark colours. Let's give me a bit more of a dark blue colour. Maybe don't forget these flicks at the front. Maybe just a little bit over here.
Who wants to hear a little joke?
Yeah.
You want to hear a little joke?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the season just yet, but imagine it was a nice summer day. It was barbecue season. And I came up to you, I was like, what did the unicorn cook at its barbecue? What did the unicorn cook at its barbecue? You know what the answer is? A unicorn on the cob. A unicorn on a cub. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Come on. Come on. You can have a little sip for that. You can have a little sip on that.
Should we start adding some bright colours too? So maybe the pink.
I think we should.
Pink as it is. Just straight pink or red. Maybe you want some green. So I'm doing some of them colourful highlights. Using my small brush to get some small
Get the details in now. It's the details.
You got the sauce. Supreme got the piece.
There we go. Waving it down, putting some of them next to the purple ones that I've already done. You can really add your own colours, make it your own. This is where you can design your own hair. Maybe you're going for a bit of a manly unicorn. I'll go for some grey hair or jet black.
It's just like, oh my god. Ha ha! It's a good one, right? You can keep that one. You can have that one, Nish.
Look around. There you are. There you are. There you are again. I've seen you round town. I've seen you round town. I've seen you round town. I've seen you round town.
Did you know that apparently the horns on a unicorn have powers to heal wounds and sickness, and apparently to neutralize poison?
So what, the horns?
The horns. Apparently they got loads of powers. They can heal you.
Didn't know that.
You need to find a unicorn. You need to find one. And apparently a unicorn absorbs its energy through its horns. So all the energy. That's why that horn is so special.
Crazy. We need a unicorn. Everyone needs a unicorn in their life.
Everyone needs a unicorn.
Do all your different colours. Add your own. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know we've got you guys a little bit later. So you can really start adding your own colours here. Design your own unicorn.
Yeah, people are really going for it. Like Lola says she loves it. She loves to stitch. So she's doing a Stitch themed unicorn. Oh, we can't wait to see these guys. We can't wait.
That sounds incredible. Creativity on point. I'm adding some white in there. Add some white, blend some in. And it's okay if you overlap your colours ever so slightly too. They can blend together, create some nice highlight effects.
You can even add some glitter maybe. That might be a great shout. Who's got glitter?
So glitter would be great to kind of add at the end.
I think that'd be a good one. At the end, just add a little sparkle.
Yeah. When all your paint's kind of dry, you can either add some glitter paint or you can add a little bit of PVA glue and pour some glitter on. But definitely wait for your acrylic paint to dry before you do that. So you can apply it where you like.
Talking about glitter, I've basically set you up for this one. I've said the answer just a second before. So, a baby unicorn is sometimes called a foal, but it's also sometimes called by a secondary name. What is a baby unicorn called? Think about it. Think about glitter. Think about it. You can get this. Let's get your name on the board. If you're in there once, get you in there twice.
Might go in and add a couple of yellow streaks. Be careful with the yellow. If the yellow mixes with the purple, it goes a little bit browny, muddy colour. So avoid the purple.
I love that. What's the baby unicorn called? Kim Taylor said, me. It's called me.
Yeah. Bit of yellow in the hair. A couple of little yellow streaks just to make it pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
Do your curls. Now this isn't exactly how I did it on my other one. That's the beauty in art. It can always come up differently. Okay, I think it's time to do the eye. What colour eye are you going for? Maybe pick a colour that's in your hair, in the mane.
That's a good idea.
You can go for a purple eye like me, or you could go for a blue, nice sky blue eye. That might look quite nice too. We made the purple earlier, do you remember? The purple's still on my palette there. So I'm going to paint the circle inside. I'm going to paint the whole circle. Now we did do some white reflections and I'll show you that in a minute.
Oh, you have the purple eye. Love that.
Purple eye. You can even put a little touch of pink in there if you wanted it to.
Ooh, that'd be magical.
Be a little bit magical.
Yeah, they say that they're often depicted with a white body, blue eyes. So you can do any color eyes.
Yeah.
Mix it up. Make it as magical as you can think of. Did you know that when a unicorn has wings, they've actually got a name too? They're called a Pegasi.
Ah, yes, I did know
Pegasi.
that.
Does anyone know that? That's what they're called. Am I saying that? Pegasi? Pegasi. How am I phonicating? Am I accentuating right? But it's Pegasi.
Okay, so I did the eye, but have a look at this eye here. Can you see the little glint of white? So we've got the black in the middle and then a tiny little highlight of white.
Oh, I love that.
For the light
Can
reflector.
they see that? Really delicate.
Should be able to, yeah. We're going to wait till our eye is dry before we add that white, okay? So we'll do that a little bit later, so remind me if I forget. So I usually forget.
Oh, Nish said he knew that was a Pegasi. Look at that.
Should we do the outline? This is the hard part. This is where you won't breathe for about 10 minutes. Unless you've got a, you can use an acrylic pen or a Sharpie that you can actually just outline the whole thing with a pen. That might be easier. But if you're thinking, I'm going to be confident today and I'm going to try my hand at doing an outline with a small brush, then this is the little trick. Grab your small brush. You want to get it really wet so that it drops a couple of drops of water on your palette. So like this. See that little puddle there? You get a couple of drops there. 1, 2. So I'm creating a little puddle on my palette. My tiny little puddle there. Then I'm going to grab some of this black paint and I'm going to mix it in the puddle. So I get a runny paint. Like that. I'm not even really mixing, I'm dabbing. Dab, 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 dab.
Dab it on, dab it.
And can you see that's a little bit runny now, but it's not too runny, but it's not too thick. It's definitely runnier than the black paint there. And then you use this little bit of paint that's on your brush to do the outline. And as I said, hold your breath.
Hold your breath.
Put your elbow down somewhere.
We've got a lot of focus
and you
now.
use your fingers to move your brush. So don't use your whole arm. If you use your whole arm, you've got to keep your whole arm steady. Whereas if you put your elbow down on something, even you can relax a little bit of your palm on the painting and use your fingers
That's a good
to
tip.
move.
That's
and
a really good tip.
We do an outline like this. Very gently move your fingers. As soon as you can't move your fingers anymore, move your hand.
How thick is the line supposed to be?
It can be as thick as you like.
Okay.
It can be quite thin if you need it to be thin too. There's the outline. Just move your brush. When you run out of paint, you have to dip again. So dip into the runny paint. Don't forget.
Oh yes, and bring it all the way down to the bottom of your canvas. Remember, if you're using the canvas, make sure that it's 3-dimensional. Make sure the other side is painted too.
Paint the other side.
Love it.
So you want to do an outline around the entire thing. So you want to go around the neck. Try and keep as steady as you can. Now don't try and catch up with me with this bit.
Slow and steady,
you
right?
guys to take your time with this. Yeah,
Slow and
definitely.
steady wins the race, like the tortoise and the hare.
So if you're trying to catch up with me, you might rush and you might go a bit too fast and then that might ruin your painting. So
Oh, Nish said, I thought it was Pegasus. You are right. It's Pegasi or it's actually known as many things. They're known as an alicorn, an aliriacorn, a unipegasus, a pegasi, or a pegasus, like you said, Nish. So
Yeah.
look at that. You know your stuff. The question I asked before, do you remember, Joe? So a baby unicorn is called a foal, just like a baby horse. But sometimes baby unicorns are called what? What are they called? We had a few answers. We had a shimmer by Jackie Cox, maybe Lucien Thomas. And then we had another one, sparkle. Yes. That is the answer. That is the answer. But did you get that right first? Oh, I think 2 people maybe just snuck in there. We got Lola on the board, and I think Nish in there too. Do you know what? I'm feeling lucky and I'm feeling nice. So I'm put you both on the board. Nish and Evie, you're both on the board again. That's first time. This is the first time for Lola. Nish, it's your 3rd time. You're living a dream.
Whoa. Witty, witty.
We got witty one in the room. Nish is the witty one.
So I did the eye. As I said, if you want to do it in pen, you're just scared of ruining it, do it in pen. Why not? Go around the ear. Do the inside of the ear. Remember the hole?
Oh, we go inside the ear. Love it.
Yeah. Do the inside of the ear.
Oh, bless you, Nish. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being so witty.
Don't forget this ear.
And if you're enjoying this one today, guys, we got another one coming up in March the 12th. We're going to be doing another one. We actually need your suggestions. So tell us, what would you like us to paint next time? What do you guys like?
Pop it in the comments.
Do you like unicorns? Do you like, what would you like? Do you like some other things? Like some kittens? Would you like some of that? What would you like? You tell me. I don't know. Tell us what you would like to paint next, and we will do it for you. So this is going to be another free event in March the 12th. Put that in your diary. Pop it in. I promise there won't be any technicals this time. We'll make sure that we sort it out. I don't know what happened.
This is the first time that we've ever done
that. We just forgot to press the go live button. We were all talking to ourselves on a great time, going, where is everyone? So yes, 12th of March, we'll be back, and you'll see us next time on that 12 o'clock dot.
Just going around. Can't breathe.
The picture's not breathing.
Concentrating.
Oh, we got a suggestion from Lucy. She said, you know what? We haven't done this.
Oh, what?
A rabbit.
We have done Pinky Bunny, but not for the little sippers.
Yeah, we did that. I think a while ago for the adults. We did a little Bunny, didn't we?
Pinky Bunny.
Pinky Bunny.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, that's a good suggestion. Maybe for Easter.
That could be a nice one, right?
We actually have an in-person event coming up.
No.
That isn't really in the calendar. Just this is top secret. It's actually not fully secured, but pretty much for a family event.
Ooh.
So that means adults and kids can come.
Oh, game changer.
It is in London, so I don't know if you guys are London based.
Yeah, where is everyone? Are they based outside? You inside? Where are they outside our cities?
But that is top secret news, and it will be our first in-person kind of public event for families.
So we're going to have little sippers, big sippers, all in the same room, painting together. I think that's quite a good idea.
Kind of a bit like if you're painting with your family at home now. We did Pokemon before. Yes, we did.
As Nisha said, he said go for a Pokemon. What Pokemon are you thinking? We did Pikachu.
And it's on YouTube. So if you like it, if you like today, go check it out on YouTube. Pikachu should be up. Then don't forget to go around the hair too. Make that hair pop. Where should I start? I'll start over here. So when you start running out of that black paint, don't forget to make some more of that runny black paint so that you get that consistency. I need some more of that drop of water.
A little drop.
Make some more of that runny paint.
Oh, we've got a suggestion in saying Darth Vader from Thomas. Ooh.
Whoa, that's a good one.
That's a nice one. That'll be intense.
Okay, we're coming to an end now, guys. So we're going to be finishing up the finishing touches soon. We want to get the reflection in the eyes. So remind me about that. We want to do maybe some stars. Maybe you want to do something different.
That's a great shout. Make it more magical. Some stars. Shooting stars.
You can do some shooting stars.
That'd be amazing. I like that.
Or you can do a really, I know it's kind of like a rainbow background anyway, but you could do a really strong rainbow if you wanted to.
Oh, Jen Cox said they're in Kent.
Ken. Oh, lovely.
So we're going to be doing this, I believe, in Putney, in SW. So SW London, Southwest London. That's where we're going to be doing it. It's going to be in April, right?
April, Easter time.
Easter time. Perfect time.
Just getting them last bits around the hair. So if you run out of that black runny paint again, making some more up. I've run out a couple of times. Thank you for bearing with us today.
Yes, we appreciate your patience, guys.
Sticking.
You guys are awesome.
Don't forget the little bit at the back there too.
I think they deserve a joke while they're doing these.
It is intense.
It's
intense.
intense.
It's the hardest part. Turn the canvas upside down.
Where do unicorns live, little sippers? Where do unicorns live? Think about it. In neighborhoods. I love it.
I like that.
Was that a good one?
That was a good one. Neighbor.
Let's see if I get one more little sipper on the board. I have to think of a good one. Let me think of a good one.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head because there are so many things that I lived.
Getting there. Again, as I said, don't rush with me. You take your time. You can do this after we finish. You can still show us your half done piece though.
Yeah.
And you can always go over the lines again at any time. If it goes a little bit transparent or it's not as dark as you like, you can go over any of the colours again. I'll turn my canvas upside down so I can get to these ones easier. Do the white in the eye.
I think so.
Wash your brush really, really clean, because if it has any black on it, the white won't be white, it will be grey. Easy, really. You want a tiny little bit of white paint right on the tip of your brush, so not too much.
Just the tip.
And then you can just do a tiny touch of the white.
Do you know the ancient Greeks
Of the eye.
that were the first ones to write about unicorns?
Ancient Greeks. Twinkle.
Oh, I love that. Got a little twinkle in the eye.
Twinkle in his eye. And as I said, you can add some glitter paint. So I've got some glitter paint here. If you've got some glitter paint, you can just add a touch of glitter paint over the horse's body maybe, or over the hair. I like to add it to the
Ooh,
unicorn's body. See what you did now. Tiny little glitter, and it will just give that twinkle. It won't twinkle until it's dry, really. You can do it over the whole of the body, your face. Make sure your paint is dry though before you add it.
I love that little touch. That's really nice. This is going to be the final dad joke, and see if you guys can get it. If you can get this right, you're on the board. Okay.
Okay.
Hold your breath, guys. Let's see if we can do this. What do you call a scary unicorn? What do you call a scary unicorn? It's very rare to see them. But if you saw a scary unicorn, what would you call it? Think about it. I'm not going to give you any hints just yet. I'll see if someone get it. It's the final one. Scary unicorn.
So that will dry and it will give me a little bit of a glitter. I don't know if you can see it. Tiny bit of a glitter. There you go. You can see a little bit there. And then with the stars, I do a couple of little stars. I use my small brush. You can just do little stars if you wanted to in the background using your small brush and some white paint on the tip. Quite easy. You want to do a little cross like that. And you can make it a little bit thicker in the middle, so you go a little V down, V back, and V down too. Twinkle, twinkle. And you can make these a little bit bigger if you wanted to. You can make the bottom part a little bit longer if you wanted a bit more of a diamond star. Or you can do stars however you like to do them. Or as Alexa, you can do shooting stars.
Shooting stars. All of you are stars. So let's create some stars.
Shall we pop the link in?
Do you think we should invite some people in?
In case people want to, yeah.
I think that could be a good idea.
Just because we've only got about 10 minutes left until we hit the 1 hour and a half mark. You can do stars anywhere you like. Make sure you hold your unicorn back. See what needs to be done. If there's anything that you've missed. When you're close up to it, sometimes you can't see too clearly. You could always go in with some darker stars rather than white stars. You could always go in with some blue stars. Good X. If you wanted to.
So I'll pop the link in there. If you want to show us your final creation, come and join us in the studio. So make sure you get permission from your parents or guardians, but we would love to see what your artwork looks like. We're excited. Who's feeling brave to show us their artwork? I know there's a few brave sippers in here. What we're going to do is click on the link I popped into the comments.
Make sure you tell your parents that this will be up on YouTube afterwards. Maybe get them to join you in the picture. So I'm just looking at it and I'm like, I think I'll probably add a bit more colour. Some of that purple I might add back into the hair. Stronger parts of the purple maybe in certain areas where it went a little bit dry. Get some dark parts in there too. Okay.
That's it. Show NorteyPitcher your paintings. Click the link in the comments.
It's okay if it's not completely finished. And as I said, make sure you ask your parents. That's the most important part. I can't wait to see people.
I'm excited, right? I'm actually really excited.
If you haven't finished and you don't want to come on camera, that's totally fine. Send your pictures through to Kids Club on Facebook, so we can see them there, or
Yes,
Instagram. You can always
that's a great
Instagram
shout.
them.
So let me see if I've got somebody for the last question. The
Yes.
question was, what do you call a scary unicorn? Or horse, scary unicorn or horse. All I wanted one thing. I wanted you to tell me it was a nightmare.
Yay.
Mare's another word for horse, mare, night. Come on, who got that right? Who got that right? We got a few people. Few people got it right. Oh, Lola went for, she went for a scarecorn.
I quite
answer.
like
That's a
that.
good
That's
one. I like
really
that.
good.
We got Kim T said nightmare, and I think someone got their Nish, you're on fire today. On fire. Okay, so now we've added you to the board. Another one, Nish. We're gonna now see if we got any people in the room that want to join us to show us.
I think we
their
do have
creation.
someone.
Do we have someone?
Saya,
Who we got?
Nish.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who we've got in the building.
Oh,
Oh, they just
Come.
disappeared.
try clicking it again, guys. Think it might have timed out, maybe.
Let's have a gander. If you want to join us, this is your chance to show the world your creation.
Oh, there we go. I think you popped up again. Let's see if we
Okay,
can get
let's
you.
see if we can get you in. 3, 2, 1.
What I
gander.
see, it looks brilliant!
Boom!
Look at that!
Let's have a gander.
Epic! You got the
Oh, that's
orange.
incredible.
Look
That's
at
incredible.
that.
So the
Brilliant!
orange
What
bait.
I see, it looks brilliant!
Face the rest of features. Look at that.
Have you enjoyed it? Brilliant!
I can hear us in the back.
We're catching up. Was it good?
Can everyone see Nish's artwork? Can everyone see it? Give him a round of applause, everyone. It's incredible.
Look at that. You've done really good with your gradient
I
background there.
love that kind of rainbow
Can everyone
background.
see Nish's
I'm
artwork?
loving that unicorn.
I love
It's
how
the
you've gone
fiery
for
hair.
different colours. The contrast of the darker unicorn with the bright mane
That's insane.
really works. Well done, Sayan.
Nish.
That's brilliant.
Raise a toast to Nish.
Sayan, is it Sayan?
Boom.
Yeah.
And well done for being so clever, Nish.
Well done. Brilliant.
Who else we got in the building?
Oh, we've got Lucy.
Lucy, come on, 3, 2, 1.
Well done, Sayan.
Nish.
That's brilliant. Oh,
Raise
brilliant.
the
Look how
toast to
magical
Nish.
yours
Wow.
is.
Boom.
Yeah.
Lucy, that's incredible. Hello, Lucy.
Can you bring it closer? I love the colours. The yellow's coming in there in the background.
In the cross.
And you've got a really
I'm stunned.
silver white unicorn. I love it. It's brilliant. Well done. And have you got metallic paint there?
Oh, that's look
And
at the
it's like
stars.
silver paint. The stars look brilliant. Yeah. Round of applause for Lucy, guys.
Well done, Lucy. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, and you've just seen. So it's Cyan. It's not Nish. Nish is the dad.
Nish
Nish
is
is
the
the
dad.
dad.
That's what I thought.
Look at that. That's amazing. We've got a few more seconds. Anyone else wants to join us? Kim T just said, we're having a paint catastrophe here. My nephew decided to be the Hulk. Hulk it out. Hulk it out. Love that. Okay, so
Well done,
Give you a few
guys.
seconds,
Thank
I wanna
you
pop
so
everyone.
much. Thanks for being brave and showing your artwork today. It's quite a brave thing to do sometimes, but wow, weren't they brilliant?
I think they're insane.
Round of applause. We're getting people in the hats. I think we've got quite a few people that Elliot's put in our little bin. I'll show you the little bin.
So who have we got on the board? Who have we got on the board? So we have got Nish.
Yay!
We've got Lola.
Yay!
Okay, now I'm gonna say Cyan instead of Nish. now.
Cyan.
Cyan, you're in again. Cyan. Cyan, you're in 3 times.
What?
3 times. Kim Taylor, you're in. Kim Taylor's in twice.
Way!
And then we've got
That's not
Thomas.
And well done, Thomas.
Love that
You're in there too.
situation.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is, I'll show you again, the prize that can be won, which is the Art Sippers virtual experience box for kids. And there's paintbrushes, there's paints, there's canvases, there's a chocolate bar, lots of goodies in there. So, and yeah, hopefully you can join us at our next one. I think we had a couple of suggestions like Darth Vader,
Darth Vader sounds great.
more Pokemon.
Let's mix it up. Okay. So who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Drum roll, please.
Remember, after this, to send us your address, because we won't have it. So you have to make sure you contact us and send us your address if
Yes,
you win.
message us. Message us on Facebook.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, Facebook or Instagram.
Who is it? Who is it? Who's the winner?
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey,
Cyan!
Nish, aka Cyan. Boom! Congratulations. You are the winner for today. But you're all winners.
Well done,
You're all winners,
Cyan.
little sippers. because you got creative today.
Yes,
Guys,
well
that was
done.
incredible. Please send them in. We want to see them in their large format. We want to see your creations.
Yeah,
don't we?
and Nish, if you can find us, we're
Say
info. No, I'm asking. I'm asking Nish this time.
I was just checking it.
Well done, Simon. Nish, if you can contact us, info@artsippers.com. You'll find us there. Info@artsippers.com. You can send us your
Little
address.
sippers, enjoy the rest of your half term.
Yes.
And remember to stay curious.
And stay creative.
Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. Let's dance it out.
Sip up to the rest of your sips if you haven't. Well done to the guys.
Peace and
who
love,
showed
guys. I
us
can't
their
wait to see your artwork.
See you later.
Don't